Alrighty boys, welcome back. Finally another video. No, to answer your question, no, I'm not dead. I am here, I am alive. It's been a while since I pressed that record button, but here we are, and I'm here to explain why I've been away, why I decided to put things on pause here on YouTube, and also to just kind of bring you guys a recap, a rehash of The Dream Begins, of where we left off before I start posting the series again. Just kind of go through where we're at so you guys aren't like, well, I don't even remember where this series left off. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you want to stick around, go ahead. If you're just watching this video and you're like, I didn't even know I was subscribed to this guy, and you want to unsubscribe because I've been away for a while, then hey man, I can't even blame you. Honestly, with what face can I blame? I can't even blame you. Go right ahead, I guess. But I'm here to really just let you guys know why I kept you guys in the dark and why I just decided to step away, not only from YouTube but I guess from Twitter as well. I've been really inactive on Twitter, and there's reasons behind it, and if whether or not you want to decide if it's a good reason or not, I'm here to tell you, and it's up to you. Again, if you want to unsub, I don't blame you at all. If you want to stick around with me, thank you so much. I love you for it. Here we go. So the reason why I decided to step away, step back, put things on pause is because we were in my final semester of college, right? Fall 2015 was my final semester. All I needed to do was pass my classes and I would earn my bachelor's degree, that bachelor's degree that I've worked so damn hard for, that has taken me a while to earn. All I needed to do was pass and do things right. So it was late October, kind of the final days of October leading up to Halloween. That weekend, I knew on the I can't remember what exact date, but the first couple of days of November, I was gonna have an exam. It was an important exam for one of the classes, and it was a kind of rough exam. I felt kind of prepared, but obviously you still have to study. In college, you have to study unless you're really smart. There's some people that don't study at all and they pass their tests. I don't know how they do it, but I'm not that smart. So I'm the type of people, kind of normal, I guess, that you have to study to pass. But also I was managing, I was editing The Dream Begins. So on November 1st was the last video I posted to this channel, and that was episode 3 of The Dream Begins. So that weekend, the final days of October, I was editing The Dream Begins episode 3 instead of studying, and I did that a couple times throughout my college career, and I kind of got away with it. But I would be lying if I didn't say it didn't hurt my grades. So I guess you could kind of see where I'm going with this. Instead of studying, I was editing, and I said, well, I've been to every class. I haven't missed class. I guess with the knowledge that I have, from being in class and not skipping class, I could pass this exam. I don't have to study that much, but I do want to post this video. I do want to post episode 3 of The Dream Begins, so I edited it instead of studying. And sure enough, I bombed my exam, and I bombed it bad, man. Like, the worst grade I've ever probably gotten in college, which was a 43 out of 100. Not sure if the grading system works the same in every country. Probably not. I know in Mexico it's from 1 to 10. So 43 out of 100, though, you could put 2 and 2 together. That's really, really bad. Like, I failed this test so hard, and it's because I didn't study. And this was a test that if you didn't study for it, you're probably screwed unless you're really smart. And again, I'm a normal person. I'm not one of those people that if they don't study, they're good. And that was kind of a wake-up call for me. I was not in a good spot in that class. My grades were low, and if I failed this class, I wouldn't graduate. And everyone was expecting for me to graduate. My friends, my family, everyone knew I was expecting to graduate, and it was a wake-up call. I was like, all right, you know what? Like, I need to take this seriously. Like, what am I doing? This is I've worked so hard at this, and I'm about to screw it up. So I decided to step away, to put things on pause, and in my head it was like, oh, it'll only be like 2 to 3 weeks. I didn't intend to keep you guys in the dark for like 2 months, man. Like, that is terrible. I feel terrible about it. I am truly sorry, but for one, I did need to step away. I needed to make sure I got things straight. I needed to make sure I studied for my classes because it was my final semester, and I couldn't afford, literally couldn't afford. Like, I can't, be putting myself in debt, getting loan after loan, to pay for school. You know, I needed to finish already, and I'm glad to say that I did get my act together. I did study hard for my final because I needed to get a good grade on my final to make up for this 43 for this terrible grade that I got in that class. I mean, think about it. The first days of November, the finals are in the first couple days of December here, at least in my university. So I had a month to figure things out, and I studied and I made sure I made up for that terrible grade. And I'm glad to say I graduated from college. So I do have my bachelor's degree. I did just graduate a couple, I guess, weeks ago. It was mid-December was when I graduated. So I'm happy to say that I graduated, but I'm sorry that it was in the expense of you know, leaving you guys in the dark for so damn long, which I didn't have to do, and I truly apologize for it. So if you guys want to stick around with me, stay subscribed, and watch the rest of this series, The Dream Begins, then I truly appreciate it. I do have a couple of episodes ready to go. They're in my back pocket, just waiting to be posted, because I did work on some. I did edit a couple of episodes, more than 3. I think I have 4 or 5 already edited. All I have to do is add the commentary. So I wasn't just slacking. I did study, then I graduated, and that period that I had where I wasn't posting videos, I was editing for the series. I didn't want to just make a comeback. I wanted to explain to you guys why I was gone, so I didn't want to just start posting. But here we are. Again, if you don't believe me, if you want to unsubscribe, I don't blame you for it. I can't blame you for it. It truly is your choice. But if you stick around with me, I truly thank you for it. And here we go. So let me just do a recap of the series where we left off. So if you remember, Manchester United here in The Dream Begins, they signed Thomas Muller. And this is kind of bad news for Santi, considering, at least in the eyes of the media, he's not the first option for Manchester United at the striker position. So adding Thomas Muller, it means more competition, probably less playing time. But Santi decides to stick around and stay in Manchester United, not leave, not take any of the loan offers. Because if you remember the offers he was getting, I don't want to say they were terrible, but I guess we can say they were terrible. They were from lower division teams in England. No first division team anywhere in the world offered to pick Santi up. So he's kind of in a bad spot. He decided to stick around, stay in Manchester United, and maybe, just maybe, he might be considering leaving in the winter transfer window if he can't get any more playing time. But the games he is playing in, he is having an impact. He is scoring goals whenever he's given the chance to play. So we'll see where the story leads. I just wanted to kind of refresh your memory where it left off. The game you guys just watched was a round of 16 elimination game against Bradford City. We advanced to the quarterfinals, and that's where we will pick the series back up. So thank you guys for sticking around. If you want to stay subscribed, I truly appreciate it. I am sorry for being away, but 2016 will be different. Thank you guys for watching. Likes greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys on the next one.